Shit, man, shit. All right, so yeah, let me break down this week. So far, we're sitting at I don't know, man. We're just gonna blow the account soon. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. I feel like I just don't know how to trade no more. I'm thinking, of course, the Express is getting to me. But even when I go back to eval, I was like, do I even know how to even trade? Because I've been losing every single trade, and it just doesn't feel nice. I started this Express challenge around probably 2 weeks ago, and pretty much every single trade that I took, I pretty much lost everything. And I think I won like maybe 2 out of the trades. My trade win percentage, it is 20%, so I lost 7 trades out of 9 trades, and I'm close to blowing my account. If I lose the next trade, then the account is gone, and I could trade less size, but I'm not going to do that, and I'll explain why later. So let me break down my stats so far. For this week, I lost every single trade, and I did win on Wednesday, but it edged me out by literally one tick, like 0.25 tick on NASDAQ, and I got a bit scared. I want to hold, but I was like, yo, I've been having like a bad losing streak, and I was just trying to lock the profits in. So if it was hesitating, and we had SMT, so I was like, there's no way this is gonna, flip and I lose. And I just want to like just secure a W day, so it gives me confidence and all that type of stuff. But maybe that could have been a factor of me just losing the rest of the week because I'm just being scared to take trades or just holding my positions. But I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, if I go to last week, I lost everything as well. I only took one W. I took a W on Friday, so I thought coming to next week I'll feel better, but I just lost everything again. And I did increase my size a bit on Friday. I was trying to ask people for help. I was trading 4 micros in the beginning. I was thinking that it was already less size. Then I kept losing, so I tried doing 3 micros. And maybe I'm just thinking too much about it, that I'm just being scared to take trades. Because when I was trading eval, I was trading 1 NQ. And of course, that is a lot of size, but that's for eval. So halving my size in half already on Express is already good enough. For me trying to lower my size even more, I guess I was trying to like slow down the process, but I think that can also maybe I'm just thinking about everything too much, that I'm just not taking the proper setups and I'm not reading narrative right, because it just feels like I'm just doing everything wrong. When I forward test and then I just look at the market after, I'm understanding what I'm doing wrong, but every day I just execute the wrong things, and that's pretty much it. If we look at the time frame, we just see that we're kind of just bearish, and we're taking a lot of draws down here, and then we have draws here and also here. And then when I go to the 1 minute time frame, market opens and then we start true displacing higher, and I'm just pattern trading reversal sequence. Yeah, I don't know why I'm bearish, because the higher time frame is fully just bullish, and I need signatures on the 1 minute time frame, which I'm doing right now, to see my narrative correct, because I think we're just bullish because we're just full displacing higher. But then once I saw a reversal sequence, we start rejecting off this high. Even though we displaced past it, I saw ES start rejecting. I was counting the candles. Okay, we're not re-swooping back to this high like how I normally do. So it starts displacing lower, and I'm going to trade lower, and that's what I did. And we also are respecting around this fair value gap, but I still tried to short it. And I don't know what draws I'm targeting because we aren't bearish. So that's pretty much the loss I took. And then after I forward tested, I took these trades to the draw, longs, and it was TP. Actually, it wasn't even TP because I took it late. I took it around this candle over here, and I was targeting above this draw, but then ES took the draw and I lost for that forward test. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm just taking my trades too slow, or I'm just hesitating, and then I just wait for too much confirmation, and I don't know my narrative properly, and that's why I lose, because I know the proper narrative, I know what I want to see, but I just entered in so late that if it doesn't really give me higher points, or if it doesn't really displace higher, then I'm just gonna lose, because sometimes the market likes to only be in a channel, so I target 30 points, but if I enter in late, I might need too much points for me to actually win. March 3rd, Tuesday, we start displacing. We did take a draw higher, and then we start, that's the S&D, higher time frame S&T. We just true displace lower, and now we don't really have any draws lower, but I guess we have this draw right here. We clearly are bearish, so probably if we're gonna be bullish, and I think maybe we have some SMTs down here, and then we should just be displacing higher, but we are in this like SIBIs and this displacement. When I go to the 1 minute time frame, I just longed instead. So we are bearish. We get bearish SMT. We go lower. Then we get a bullish SMT. We start delivering higher. We fail to displace or like respect the soup. And then I took my long over here. Keep in mind, this week, like Monday and Tuesday, was like, everyone was getting scared of like the volatility because of like the attacks on like Iran and all that type of stuff. And the volatility was actually different. And I think I was just thinking about that too much, and I was putting too much size. But I lowered my size by like, I did lower my size a bit to 2 micros, and then I was readjusting my wrist. I think since I kept thinking about that, I'm just not really understanding my narrative. It's not really a good narrative because we have bearish SMT, and even though we are like displacing higher, my stop loss is just too much, and I'm just like kind of FOMOing in longs to go to the next draw. We are bearish. We have to really see if we're gonna actually be bullish and just true displace higher. But if we're not, then probably we're gonna be bearish. But I did not think about that, and clearly I just keep doing the wrong things, or I'm just doing the wrong things at the wrong time. Market is, we displaced from the Monday, and then we start climbing up higher, and yeah, so we kind of have a loose bias. We could either go lower or go higher. We want to see the narrative. We get bearish SMT in the beginning, like open, or I think before open. So we want to see what happens. Oh yeah, this is actually the day one. So we open and we get bearish SMT right here, and we also have another bearish SMT on this this right here, and also SMT on the higher time frame. And this was a reversal sequence, and this actually works because we actually have a bearish SMT. Unlike before, we just displaced randomly, and that's why I lost. And I did not take that trade, so I waited longer. From the narrative, I'm understanding that we're bullish. That's why I faded this trade, but that was a good trade. And sometimes, like I said, that's why I say sometimes it doesn't matter if we're bearish or bullish. The signatures and understanding the narrative, then you can short or even long if it's like the opposite direction. But my other trades, that was just stupid because that was not the signatures that I want to see. Since I understood the bullishness and the narrative, and down here is like BISTs, and I don't think we're gonna go lower. Just because ES has a draw here doesn't mean that we're gonna go there, because now we're kind of bullish. We hit a stop rate right here, and then we just start like displacing off of it. Since it did not reach this low, like I said, we just start running up higher, and then I just took my long over here because I don't think we're going to go down lower, because this bearish candle closed, and then the next candle we just disrespected that. Bearish SMT is not delivering. I don't think we actually got any bearish SMT. Maybe around here, but it wasn't delivering. And then I just understood that draws were higher. I don't think we're gonna go back to the low, so I just longed, and my TP got pretty much edge, and then I sold out because I was like, we got SMT right here, and I want to respect that because maybe I could have still lost. So I just sold out. We go to March 5th, Thursday, and I did take another loss again. We have bearish SMT right here, but we keep going up higher. We also have bullish SMT, so we got to see in the 1 minute signatures and then how the market displaces to see our narrative. Market opens and then we displace higher. I think I missed an entry right here, but we did go up higher. We got bearish SMT right here. We start delivering off of this right here as well. ES hit a stop rate, and then I was counting the candles again. We didn't resoup this, and then we start going lower, but I didn't even try shorting. If I did short, I probably would have won if it did start at 30 points. But I understood that my narrative was longs and bullish, so that's why I just longed right here, because we had bullish SMT. I didn't think we are going to deliver lower because we just disrespected this whole this bearish candle. But I just thought we are going to long. If we were in reversal sequence, I had to like make sure that I wait for it and just wait longer for SMT or like some sort of manipulation before I long, because I'm just going to long back into like this draw, which that can just like, you know, have a reversal sequence like this. So I had to wait longer. When I did my forward test, I took this trade right here and I won. I feel like I still understand my narrative, but I just keep taking the things like I just keep forgetting about things. I forget about the basics. One day I forget, okay, I need to do this, then I just trade the opposite. One day I know my narrative, but then I don't wait for this sequence, and then I just lose. That's pretty much what's been happening the past 2 weeks. We go to March 6th, which is Friday. What I see here is that we are bearish, but we did sweep out a lot of draws, and we do have bullish SMT on the lows. We aren't going to go lower unless we just keep displacing lower, because we already swept a lot of draws. When I go to the 1 minute time frame, we have Sibia right here. We have equal lows right here, which is like a really good sign that we're probably going to take those lows. And I did not take the trade in the beginning where we got double SMT. We started displacing lower, and I didn't take that trade. We took in stop rate right here. We started displacing higher. It didn't resoup this low, but then I took my trade right here and I got stopped out. And ES, this looks really bad. It didn't even take out the external low down here, so probably that's why I lost. And it is why I lost, because ES looks really bad and we're really close to that draw, and we are in this like displacement candle right here. We already have SMT, and I saw it as like this bearish SMT is not getting respected, so I'm just gonna long. And I just tried longing and I failed. So my problem here was that I just didn't wait long enough. ES looks really bad. ES has this really close draw that wants to get taken out, and I did not wait, and then I lost again. That's my trade recap. not the best. And I did trade 5 macros here. I am gonna keep continuing to trade 5 macros, and it is a bit more size, but I don't really care at this point. I don't really care. I had to just like go into each day not thinking about taking a trade and just focus on like detaching. And I know all of this is just because I'm just attaching myself to the outcome and thinking about the payout. Even though I could keep saying I'm not thinking about it, why am I just not being consistent anymore? So it has to do something with my mental, and because I'm just taking all these stupid trades, and I keep understanding what I'm doing wrong after, and I keep catching myself, but I still take the trades, and I keep telling myself I'm not gonna take a trade. I'm not thinking about taking a trade, and I just take something like that's not A plus for some reason. And at the moment, of course, yeah, it feels like okay, this looks good, but I don't know. Clearly, the trades I'm taking are not good at all because I'm just losing on everything. So I'm gonna come to next week, and I'm going to just just not going to care anymore. And I took this loss on this day, and I did not even give a shit that I lost. Although it sucks, I have more size. Like it was more size. I could blow my account the next trade. Like I don't even give a shit no more. Like that's the mentality I'm gonna bring to this. If I blow my account, I blow my account. Like I'm not gonna lose that much. Like okay, I blow my account. I lost 140 for this whole account. Like whatever. When I was live trading, I was losing like 100, 200 every single day, and that's a lot more money. Of course, it's not like I keep losing money, but I have winning trades. I have losing trades, so it balances out. But I had more balance back then. I actually lost 200 every day. This is not even live trading. This is just random bullshit that I'm thinking about, and this I'm just thinking too much, and I'm just losing because I'm not reading the market properly. I'm just probably thinking about too much about, oh, I gotta risk this size, I gotta protect my shit, and I don't fucking know, to be honest. Moving forward, if I lose a trade, I'm gonna blow my account. If I do blow the account, I'm going to trade for 1 week, like paper trading, to get my momentum back, and then maybe I'll go back to on like Combine. But I need to get my narrative back, I need to get my consistency back, and then I can start this trading. Because if I lose on Express, and then I just might keep that mentality, and then somehow I just keep losing on Combine for no reason. So that's pretty much my breakdown, and what I say in every single video. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day, and I'll see you in the next one.